glad the 70s are over.
Really?
Yeah, they were awful. Nothing good happened through the whole decade.
I wonder who's to blame.
What?
Who do we blame? Who's responsible for the 70s?
Beats me.
What did she say?
Who?
That girl. She said something about blaming somebody for something.
She said she wonders who to blame for the 70s.
Oh. I hope she finds out. I'd kind of like to know myself.
Yeah, me too.
Who do you blame?
Jane Fonda.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, are you Kathy McPherson?
Yes?
I heard you were trying to find out who's to blame for the 70s. I know who it is.
You do?
The unions.
The unions?
Yeah, I just thought I should let you know.
Thanks.
Sure.
It's the multinational corporations. They consider any means legitimate if it leads to higher profits. They thrive on war, famine, unemployment, racial strife, and excessive consumption. They have more power than the government.
Hey, excuse me, man. Like, I'm really digging your quest, and I've got this idea I'd like to turn you on to. It's my idea about who's to blame for the 70s. One day, back in the 70s, we were getting ready for this big anti-war demonstration when all of a sudden, this guy named Leon came in and said the war was over. Then a weird thing started happening, man. My friends cut their hair and started dressing better. They started drinking mixed drinks, listening to disco music, and snorting cocaine. I tried to stop them, man. I tried to make them see the mistake they were making, but it was no use. They did it. They went to business school. Also, I blame the Beatles. If they hadn't broken up, none of this would have happened.
This is so strange. I can't figure out why this is happening to me.
These are all strangers?
Yeah, I don't know where they got the idea of that.
Hello? Yes, she is.
Hello? Yes, I am, but the Chicago Cubs? No, I didn't know that. Well, thanks for calling. Bye.
Hi. I heard you're trying to figure out who's to blame for the 70s. Well, I know. It's extraterrestrial invaders from the planet Drured, which we call Regulus 23. They're fighting an intergalactic war with the Eurasians, and they've converted government officials all over the Earth to antimatter. They've assumed positions of vast power. They control everything. Hey, are you doing this to get in the Guinness Book of World Records? I bet my friend Todd you were.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Pierce of People magazine. I'd like to do a mini feature on your project. The photographer will be here in 15 minutes. May I have a seat? Thank you.
Here.
Your room is very nice. It's simple, yet it conveys the essence of a young woman eager to prove herself to a cynical society. I want to understand your story. I want to ask you some stimulating but controversial questions. What inspires a vibrant young co-ed to take up a task of this Herculean magnitude? Do you think that the friendly but reserved farmers and sharecroppers of Iowa have a special insight into the global perspective? Do you like your lover to pamper you?
Kathy, it's a professor from NYU. He wants to co-author a book with you.
Patty Hearst.
Republicans.
People magazine.
Disco.
Women. No offense.
It's them, the five. They're to blame. The Illuminati. The Illuminati, an ancient worldwide conspiracy dedicated to the enslavement.
Hey, girl, it's them Russian commies you gotta blame.
No, it's the Chinese commies.
The Cuban commies.
Intellectuals.
Negroes. The Supreme Court.
The Catholics.
Pinkos.
Hippies. Democrats. Homos.
Politicians.
College professors.
Bix. Rock and roll music.
Liberals.
Jews.
Yeah, Jews.
Jews. Jews.
The phone has been ringing all night. They're blaming Spiro Agnew, bankers, the American Civil Liberties Union, cyclamates, Pope Paul.
Hi, Jesus sent me.
I suppose you know who's to blame for the 70s, too.
We are, us Christians. We know the worse things get here on earth, the sooner Jesus will return. We pray for wars, revolutions, earthquakes, and all things foretold in the Revelations. We even vote for the worst candidates in every election.
I see.
Jesus wants you to vote for Ronald Reagan.
2 blame their mothers. 4 fathers blame their kids. 1 blames everybody's kids. 1 hippie blames Janis Joplin, Robert Stigwood, porno, and the World Council of Churches. Jimmy Carter called to say not to blame him.
Don't worry, baby. I'm just here to turn you on to the truth. You've heard a lot of answers, and they should all tell you one thing. No one has any idea why things happen the way that they do. Those who run our country, the rich and the powerful, use the media to manipulate us, to blame others for our problems. They trick us into blaming everyone but those who are really responsible, themselves. They're to blame for the 70s.
A lot of what you say is true, but we still have free will. They can try and manipulate us, but we can reject and oppose their manipulation. They try and trick us, but in the end, it's still our fault because we let them.
We made you think that.